I just went and helped somebody out, but I wanted to show you something here. I'll climb in the woods and hopefully not get bit up. Look what looky what I'm seeing out here. Looks a lot like goldenrod. Looks a lot like goldenrod, and there's a bunch of it popping up over there. So won't be long. Won't be long. Got some over there. It's all popping loose. But that's not what this video was really about. But I think it's pretty cool. Let me flip around here. Getting back in the truck. So I went back out to my buddy Mark's out here and helped him with his colonies. He's getting up and he's on a cane now from his knee surgery. So we went through, I helped him with his colonies. We did some manipulations, but man, you know, he fixed me up last time with a bunch of okra and stuff, but look at this right here, guys. That is all kinds of stuff. Deer meat bratwurst, venison, I mean, some burger sausage, all kinds of stuff, man, that I would have had to buy at the grocery store that I don't have to buy right now, just from helping somebody out with their bees. So, you know, hey, you know, this is about a 25-mile round trip for me out here to this one. And if I was in Ohio, I sure would come and help you out. That's not a problem. I just like the fact that, you know, when you take the time to help somebody that needs you, then they go out of their way to help you back. You know what I mean? This goes back to last night's Hillbilly Hives Live. Sorry about dropping the S there. And the reason we do this, you know, is more about the fellowship and getting to meet people. And yeah, we enjoy the bees and it's fun. And the nuke that I sold him a few weeks ago, still doing good. They can use a little bit of help compared to all the other ones, but you know, all this, there's so much in here, I don't even know what all it is, guys. This is venison. I mean, I got a full sack of all these things of venison, sausage and burgers and bratwurst, deer bratwurst, all kinds of stuff. So, I mean, it was pretty awesome. Matter of fact, he knows a guy that sells half cows, you know, after it's been processed, half cows for like $4.50 a pound. And he sells whole cows too, so we might go in and do that together. Split up a cow and get our beef at really cheap. So that's something to think about. But you know, I would not. The funny thing is, I did not know Mark. I didn't know Mark until somebody that had bought some queens from me told him where I was and gave him my number, and then he called me and asked could I come help him, and that's how this whole thing started. So I've been out here. He bought a nuke, and I think I've been out here 2 times after that, you know, doing inspections and whatnot. But that's pretty sweet. And I saw somebody said they would go in on a cow, so we have to see. You know, there's only 3 of us at my house, so they definitely do quarter it and half it. I'll have to get with him and see if if we get the number, if people want to go in on it, we can go in on it. Doesn't bother me a bit. Because it's like 30 miles from my house to go get it, you know. But we can do that for sure. I would rather do that and have it in my freezer and not have to go to the doggone grocery store. I was having to go to the grocery store to buy meat, and he just gave me a bunch of meat, and he didn't even know I had to go to the grocery store. So I'm gonna take that home. My wife will probably still send me to the grocery store, but you know, it's a nice feeling. And I know you guys are gonna say something about my loud tires. I know, it'll be all right. I got but I probably shouldn't have this, and they gave me some carrots, a bunch of bags of carrots they got. I got he didn't give me this, I bought this. A new processor for my computer I built, so I'm gonna upgrade that today. So we got a lot of stuff going on. Well, for helping with the bees, I got a bunch of venison and sausage, all kinds, a big bag of meat. And then I bought this for upgrading my computer today. It's like 16 thread, so it's like twice as powerful because it was on sale. So went ahead and did that. Yeah, so, you know, the last few days, I mean, it's been a blessing, you know, people coming to see me, getting to hang out with other beekeepers, helping other beekeepers. So definitely it makes it worth it, you know, to do what we got to do. Help out, even though, you know, oh, and I got a 20 spot for gas, so there you go. I mean, what can you do? And just trying to help one another out when we need help, right? That's what it's about. And it's about 89 degrees right now out here. Throw that cigarette out so y'all can hear me probably. It's a little bit quieter with the windows up. But yeah, it's just a you know, good times, you know. I'm probably going to have to do some condensing down, and I may take I've got 2 nukes that are 5/5 that I might go ahead and just put in a 10 frame box. We got goldenrod, at least he does. He's got goldenrod starting to pop over there for him. I haven't seen much near me, a little bit, but not a lot, like he was having a whole field. Of course, he lives further out in the country than I do. So, you know, things are definitely looking up on that aspect. So, trying to catch a bit of a fall flow would be nice. But I've got a 2-frame colony with a queen. I've got a colony that I put in they had 3 queen cells, but I didn't ever see the queen. That's the one that... keeping you busy, huh? With the honey? That's awesome. Only place... I actually did sell 3 jars of honey yesterday. I made $45. No, that's a lie. Because to be honest with you, I sold 3 jars of honey at the house. That was $45. And then Jason from Bohemia Bees went on my Etsy store and bought 2 bottles of honey through my Etsy store. So I sold 5 bottles of honey yesterday. So, you know, that's not bad. 60, almost $70 for honey yesterday. So I can't complain. Life is good. And from what I gather, I'm going to be getting a call from an employer. The guy that does the interviews is on vacation this week, but you know, with the long weekend, his vacation doesn't really start till next week. So it'll be about 10 days before he's back, and then he's probably got to catch up in the office. Then I'll get a call. So we'll see. see how that goes. Might be going back to work. So things are looking good, guys. Can't complain. Definitely cannot. Other than the heat. They could, God could throw the AC on a little bit. That'd be good. Just cool it off just a little bit. But, I see a little bit of pollen coming into the colonies, natural pollen. But they're pretty much, I've got pollen sub on them, pollen patties. And I think Morgan sees me go live and then he calls me. I'm going to decline him right now. Decline, Morgan, decline. There you go. All right. But yeah, so that's kind of it. That's everything that's happened the last day or so. Obviously on Hillbilly Hives Live last night. So if you didn't see that show, it was an awesome show. Jason from Bohemia Bees came on, and Dirt Rooster stopped by, and then I was there, Spanky, Rick, bunch of people. Oh, you guys got the goldenrod out over there, Sean? It kind of works backwards, in the spring we get stuff before you guys up north, and then near the end of the year you guys get the fall stuff before we do. So, that's what I'm waiting on goldenrod to pop, but they've moved stuff around. And I mean, when I say move stuff around my house, they're building a subdivision that pretty much goes around our property. So it's like they cut down my fields. So now we're trying to see how it's going to happen this fall, this year. So that's why I've been a little bit probably overzealous on feeding, but it's all good. We'll feed it to them and let them make sure they survive. At least that's the thought process behind it. That doesn't guarantee anything, but we're hoping that happens. But anyway, guys, what are you guys doing out there in beekeeping world today? Yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing, feeding to try to keep down on the robin. And it's been pretty effective. I'm just debating whether to keep some of my 5-framers in 5 frames or go ahead and move them into 10-frame boxes. Like single deep 10s. I don't know. It's thought process in it. And then move, a 5 over other 5. But I also thought about robbing one of those and putting it in one of the colony that had the queen cells in it. I'm going to give them an opportunity to raise one of them queens if it'll come back from a mating flight this time of year, because it's the daughters of Greg's queen. Because I never did see that queen. I don't know what happened to her, but when I moved the boxes, I checked the frames, I didn't see her. When I put those frames in the new box, I never saw her. But there was, some queen cells. So maybe they dispatched her, I don't know. Not real sure on that one. But we're gonna figure it out and try to merge down colonies that have queens with ones that don't. And if I've got more colonies going into winter than I had last year going into winter, then and we'll just try to make sure all of them make it. That's the most important thing, making sure they make it. And then next year we'll split them all out again and make some queens and hopefully make some nukes and start formulating that plan. But anyway, guys, didn't want to keep y'all on here bored to death while on my ride home, but I thought I would just show you what you get when you help people out. Sometimes they fill you up on stuff to carry home with you. Works out good. But anyway, guys, happy Friday. I hope y'all have a great day. Don't know if you'll see me me live tomorrow because University of South Carolina is playing football tomorrow night. So if you see me, it'll be during the day. And we're going to see, hopefully, Gamecocks pull out a win. And we'll see how it goes. But anyway, you guys have a good day, and we'll see you all later. Bye.